The couple, Meghan and Harry, were scared and trembling and did not dare to return to the UK. More than security issues, they've got bigger secrets to hide. This matter concerns Catherine's health, her current difficult situation with Harry. We're going to reveal everything in this video. Welcome back. We are Kate Middleton and the Queen Channel. So apparently, Prince Harry is not happy about having to go over to the UK all by himself because Meghan Markle is thinking about pulling out of their planned visit. She claims that she's worried about security for the children, according to a source. The Duchess of Sussex is considering a dramatic U turn over her family's upcoming visit to the UK as she fears for her children's safety after a leak of their plans, according to a source. Allegedly, Meghan Markle was hoping to travel to Britain with Prince Harry and their invisible children next month, but the source is claiming that her security worries have left Harry considering another solo trip. They're claiming that Harry's not happy with the possible change of plans because he feels the pull of his former home more than ever after the news of his father and his sister in law's cancer diagnoses, and he wants to be supported by his wife. According to the source, it's now got to the point where Meghan doesn't want to come to the UK with the children. She just doesn't feel safe. The situation is now about whether the family should attend with increased security or Harry should go at it alone. Now, the source is saying that Harry has been begging Meghan Markle to reconsider, telling her, "I don't want to do this alone." According to the source, Harry doesn't want to keep making solo trips to the UK. He would prefer it if the entire family made regular visits to see his family and build bridges, but there is so much going on behind the scenes that it just isn't possible at the moment. So Harry and Meghan were supposed to come to Britain to attend the Invictus Games 10th anniversary service at St. Paul's Cathedral on May 8th. And it was also reported that they were going to bring the invisible children along too. Prince Archie, almost 5 years old, and Princess Lilibet, almost 2. But now there's a big question mark over whether or not they're going to come at all. The source went on to say both Harry and Meghan were planning to come to the UK, but when the exact time and date of their appearance was made public, she started to rethink that idea. It was always known the anniversary service would take place in May, but the Sussexes were trying to keep the exact date from the public due to fears over their security. When that date was inadvertently added to the official St. Paul's website, it changed the whole dynamic of the planned visit. The exclusive source is also saying that Harry and Meghan's original plans included flying the whole family to Britain on a private jet, naturally, on May 7th, and also staying in a top secret location for a whole week before flying back to California. According to the source, Harry and Meghan are planning a fifth birthday party for Archie at their Montecito home on May 6th, and were then going to fly over to the UK on a private jet the following day. They were going to attend the anniversary service, followed by a few more days in the UK so the children could meet with members of Harry's family. But the source has also made it clear that there's a lot more to this story than security concerns. There's also a more complex layer of emotions. The source says that Meghan doesn't want to be thrown back into an anxiety fueled visit to England where she feels like she's not wanted. To make matters even more complicated, tensions between Harry and Meghan when it comes to their return to the UK have been worsened by recent health developments within the royal family. Apparently, Harry finds himself grappling with conflicting emotions after he heard the news of his father's cancer diagnosis and also the Princess of Wales's announcement that she's also battling cancer. A source close to the couple claims that Harry is torn right now between his wish to reach out to his sister-in-law or supporting his wife, Meghan Markle. Quote, Harry and Meghan have lent their support to both the King and Kate during recent weeks. Both of them were very upset about the news surrounding them. The source also said Harry is keen to go and visit both the King and Kate when he comes to the UK, but he knows it will be a difficult task to get Meghan to join him. She's been through a lot, but so now are his father and sister in law. He wants to be there for his family, but has to find the right balance between supporting them and supporting his wife at the same time. The source is claiming that Harry personally reached out to Catherine after her cancer diagnosis and is, quote, deeply concerned for her well being. Quote, reaching out to Kate has come from his side, but he's extended well wishes on behalf of both him and his wife. Harry would love for Archie and Lilibet to have a better relationship with their cousins and even the children of some of his friends. He feels like they have been away from the UK for far too long and wants to start building a life here, not full time, but a second home they can visit regularly. Well, it sounds like quite a dilemma for the Duke and Duchess of Hypocrisy, huh? Torn between family obligations and personal worries. And apparently, the road ahead remains uncertain. According to this source, what they feel needs to happen now is for their safety and security to be assured so the family can return to the UK where they belong. Of course, the British government has continued to downgrade their security, and the royal family is continuing to push them to the sidelines. So, according to the source, it will only leave uncertainty and anxiety for the entire family, which is what they are trying to avoid. Now, as for Catherine, I agree. The people just need to leave her alone. She shouldn't have to explain herself. I mean, really, nobody should. So, people are saying that their hearts are breaking for Kate Middleton, is what they're calling her, which is incredibly disrespectful. I mean, it's true. She is going through a really rough time right now. And it's sad that she wasn't able to get the privacy that she needed without everybody making up these crazy conspiracy theories. Meghan is saying that we need to do better going forward and finally give her the peace and prayer she and her family deserve. Well, Megan, maybe call off the squatties first. And it's true. Catherine and her family should be left in peace, and people need to stop writing all these horrible stories about her, about William cheating and other BS. There is no need for people to be so mean and so ugly. I think, though, we could start doing better by not calling her by her maiden name. She hasn't been Middleton for 12 years now. I mean, she has given birth to three gorgeous children. She has more than earned her place in the royal family, and her name, by the way, is Her Royal Highness Catherine, Princess of Wales. Catherine and her family need and deserve the time and the privacy to process all this. I mean, I can't imagine how difficult that news was. And they deserve the protection and security to ensure their privacy. But honestly, folks, I really don't think that Harry and Meghan and their invisible children are entitled to the same. It's important that people start respecting Her Royal Highness and properly addressing her, though. Prince William asked us to do this a long time ago. So we need to call her Catherine or the Princess of Wales. And I know the name of my channel may still be not necessarily reflective of that, but as I've mentioned in the past, YouTube algorithms make it really hard to change the channel. As you'll notice, I always refer to her as Catherine, never Kate. Honestly, nothing else is acceptable other than Catherine. She hasn't been a Middleton in 13 years. She married Prince William. She is going to be queen someday, and she's mother to a future king. She deserves to be addressed as the royalty that she is. So all I got to say is God bless Catherine, the Princess of Wales. I hope that she has a full and complete recovery. Like, I know some people are saying that the public has a right to know what's going on with Catherine's health because she's a public figure. I disagree completely. I mean, I think that Catherine is going to reveal what she is comfortable revealing, and eventually we may get to know more, but until then, people just need to mind their own business. It is true when one lives their life as a public individual, then of course there's going to be speculation. But I still don't think that means that Catherine just needs to tell everything. It's her business, and when she's comfortable revealing more information, she will do that. Because let's think about what she has been facing. I mean, everybody should sympathize with her situation. Just imagine if we were in her position, our hearts would be breaking. Even though she is a public figure, she is still just a human being. I mean, I think it's wrong what people have been doing to her. And honestly, I'm disgusted by how many people are angry and jealous and clearly have nothing better to do than act like they know the right way to do basically anything. Anyway, I'm not really all that worried about Catherine. She's got the best doctors in the world working with her, and I am fully confident that she's going to pull through this challenge with flying colors. Thank you for watching this video until the very end. This is the main content of today's news, and how do you feel about this content? Do you agree with the views that we have just shared? Please leave a comment below, and don't forget to support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. I'll be back to see you again soon in other videos on Kate Middleton and the Queen channel.